We made it, everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay. I literally just like scarfed down all the food I just ordered. I'll be right back. I have to like get some stuff set up, but we're on time technically today. Just give me like a minute, so technically not on time. So yeah, we'll be there. We'll be right back in a second, everybody. And we're back. Oh my gosh. Whew. My so yeah, I ordered it's so weird. Wait, is my headphones even on? My headphones aren't even on. I was gonna say it sounded weird. So yeah, oh wait, the stream is up. Yeah, okay, cool. What's up, Dazzling? What's up, Delano? I ordered food from this really good sushi restaurant that was extremely cheap for what I expected. And then it took a bit longer than I expected, and I already put my order in, so I was like, I have to eat this fast. And then my roommate needed some help with a homework thing, and it's due tonight, so I had to like go home, eat everything, and then like I was trying to post in the car like when I was waiting for my food, saying, hey, I'm gonna be late, but I had to go home to do that because my phone was acting up, which reminds me I have to sign out on my phone from the Kavel YouTube account. Scarfed everything down, literally drank the miso, like the hot miso. I drank, and then yeah, so we're here. I just ate 6 pork dumplings, 8 California roll, and drank an entire thing of miso. So we made it. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm setting everything up on my end. Hello everybody, hope you're having a good one. It is currently Saturday. What a wonderful Saturday. I've had a great one. I got a lot of stuff done, and for the first time in a very long time, not a long time, since I've come back to college, so 3 weeks, I've felt somewhat calm and stable. So yeah, anything to not be late, no, because I want to respect your guys' time. I want to respect my time. Habits are important, and being on time is important. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I want to respect you, the time you guys spend with me, just as much as you guys support me. So without any further ado, let's pull out our warm-up today. And also, this stream is an extremely important one. Yes, perfect timing, Dazzling. We are going to join the Otter Club today because we're actually putting pen to paper. It's a huge, awesome day. We're going to have a bit of an extended warm-up. It is a beautiful day outside. Here, wait, I'm actually going to move my curtains a tiny bit. I can't reach it. Nope. Good stuff. Okay, sorry. I'm in a really good mood. Yeah, hope you're all having a good one. How have your days treated you guys, Mr. Delano, Mr. Dazzling? Hope they've treated you well. I read Pinku's manga yesterday, and review-wise, I'd actually like to do like a literary analysis. Like, I'd love to like give an actual in-depth thing. No, if time allows, right? Who knows if I actually will do that. Set everything up here. Cool. Get our fresh piece of paper. Chill, good to hear, as usual. Pull our water over here. It was on his YouTube channel. It's a video that kind of like spans through the text. He may have privated it by now. Cool. Okay, let's get started, everybody. Actually, wait, I'm gonna change my music up too much because it's cute and I like it. It's very happy, but it's a bit too loud. You know, we want something happy. Let's see. Let's see if ending credits has anything new. Oh, Oasis. Ooh. Ending credits has a new video, everybody. Oasis. Let's see what they cooked up this time. So that's my, I don't mean this in a mean way. I mean this as a pure objective analytical review of this text. And first let's find some music. Okay, let's see if this song is good. Hey, what's up, Rise? How's your day going, man? And we can get started now. I mean, I'm peeking my mic a lot. I'm sorry. Is it because I'm talking directly into it? I don't know. Okay, anyways. My equalizer would have probably fixed most of that. Anyways, so yeah. His manga is about it starts with a woman, a very One Piece-esque woman loses her parents, or it's implied, like a child. Okay, so child cuts to 4 masked men somewhat pillaging a place, and they break into this one house, and there's this child gets startled, and like the parents are revealed to be like super sick, and you know, can't really help the child, and then everything goes like there's a time skip, as if it was a flashback to a similarly red-haired woman with a burn scar on her face on a carriage. Like the masked men hold a hey, what's up, cat? Yo, everybody. The crew is here. The masked men like hold up a torch to the kid's face, and so it's implied that they burned her, which is a bit direct. So once again, this is like an analytical. I'm not saying the story's bad or trying to, you know, stifle it or anything. But yeah, so and the lady's now working with the masked men. Another thing is he didn't really do the best job of implying the time difference, because like the men are kind of ethereal, right? Like they aren't described as being older. Like that's a really big time jump, or it isn't explained that this was a flashback too well. They're transporting what seems to be a prisoner in the back. They're labeled as the men are labeled as executioners. The man is named Bane, doesn't really remember where he is. The woman like is very sultry, classic, you know, like vixen betrayal archetype from the red-haired woman. Oh my god, the cylinder challenge begins. Rise is back at it. Cat, you better hurry up now, because Rise is the former, or not even the former, I'd say the contender for the speediest drawbox goer alive. Then the man like gets put into an arena with a dragon, and then fakes his death essentially at the dragon, and like the woman somehow like slips away. The power system inside of it is it's very confusing, because the power system is both like one of those things where like there's a number on their arm and it indicates how strong they are, but there's also like a magic system that isn't totally, I mean, it's explained in the sense of, oh, you have a certain amount of mana, but it isn't like, how does that relate to the number system that was recently introduced? And also, not that using other references is bad, or like inspirations, but the number thing and the especially mana, I mean, that's not the most, it's a bit overdone. Yeah, no, the pacing is, yeah, that was probably my biggest gripe with it, because there was no time in between, like getting to meet the man, then the man narrowly escaping. He changes his name from Bane to Vane, and then he instantly like goes to a house and steals people's food. And like, I guess it was trying to be a subplot of, oh, like there's a wealth division in the world, and this line was very off, geez. And like the poor people are seen as disease ridden, or there's some kind of disease, but I don't remember seeing any other mention of this disease or a reason. But I didn't read too, like, in the first part I was reading very intently, and then I kind of fell off. Dude, I started Drawbox over a year ago. Where did the time go? But you know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking so much because we really need to focus on our boxes. But yeah, my biggest critique of it would be the pacing. I feel like it's trying to do too much at once. And that could have been the rough draft that we're looking at, or like the synopsis of the story, like a huge breakdown. But even then, I saw where he was trying to have certain themes and ideas, but they were the other thing was he needs the story to tell the story, not him. Like, what is it? Rather, show not tell. There was a lot of showing and a lot of telling. I think one of the most important things you can do is assume that your reader is not an idiot, that they're smart, and that they will figure out some things. I started only 4 months ago and I'm already halfway done. Time really goes by fast. I was thinking about it the other day, and it's probably going to take me like 3 years to finish Drawbox. Because at the rate I'm going with animals, it's going to take me a while. Maybe to halfway through the semester is what I'm estimating. And then 250 blocks and, 250 cylinders is going to take a minute. And then, I mean, I've heard the other lesson 6 and lesson 7s are different beasts entirely. So it's very, very possible that, actually, more like 2.5 years, not really 3. 250 teacup challenge. There is a 25 treasure chest and a 25 wheel challenge, unless it's a different number. It's a very equilateral box. I need to slow down though. I'm excited. I'm talking a lot and I'm getting distracted, but yeah. Drawbox is taking a while. It's gonna take a bit more. We're a little bit over halfway done, date-wise. And it is, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a bit of shame in like that it's taking me so long. And not that it's a shameful thing at all, just like when you see people surpass you time-wise, it is a tiny bit, not really embarrassing, just like, oh man, I guess I'm slow, you know? And so that feeling does, you know, kind of suck. It's, no one's above it. But in the same wake, I know that I am learning. I've seen a ridiculous amount of improvement. And I found my pace. I found the pace that works best for me and gets the most out of Drawbox for me. Sure, I could probably speed up a tiny bit. I'm a workaholic and a perfectionist at the end of the day, but I'm in no rush to get good at art. I know for a fact, with the many other things I've done in my life, that if I stay consistent and try my best every day, I'll get there. We're graced with the thing that many people don't have when learning and improving, which is time. So I'm going to take that and run with it. Now, would it be nice to be instantly good at drawing tomorrow? That would be really cool. But I'd miss out the days like today, where I get to hang out with you guys and learn stuff rather than do crazy stuff, which is still going to be fun, but I like these as well. Before I started working out, I was with a friend and I was doing the classic. What would your superpower be? Discussion, and he said something. I think it was on the lines of flight or teleportation, which is really cool. And I said, oh well, I would want to shapeshift, so then I can eat whatever I want, and I wouldn't have to worry about working out. And he said, well, man, that kind of takes out the purpose. Like it's fun to work out. It's fun to feel healthy. And while I still probably want shapeshifting, it's just super cool, right? I wouldn't do it for that anymore. You're in 12 textures deep, you're nearly there. Oh my gosh, Cat. Very proud of you. Hopefully you're seeing some improvement. You're starting to recognize some stuff along the way. That was a... I like how I've noticed where other artists don't notice perspective. Depth. Yeah, it is kind of mind-boggling to like see your old art and be like, man, how did I not notice that wasn't around? Oh, also I worked on a tiny bit of the Prisoner from the 50% stream today. I've decided, and I'm going to experiment with this because it is dangerous, but I study for about 4 to 8 hours a day, depending on the day. Like weekends, it's usually about 6 to 8 hours. And I've 10-minute, basically I have 50-minute study and then 10 minutes break. I've kind of like run out of stuff to do during the break, and I was like, wait, why don't I just draw? And in the past, the reason was, I don't draw because I don't want to associate studying with art, and I don't want to like make myself feel flustered. And also at the same time, when I draw, I want to be focused. But if I'm already focused for 50 minutes doing art, then another 10 minutes of focus when I should be relaxing, that's a lot to demand. So instead, I'm taking a more relaxed approach. If I find myself getting burned out from art or anything like that, I'm going to stop. If I see myself improve or like it, then I'm going to continue. And no, sadly, I mean, we did free him, but it's a time loop, so... Let's do some ellipses and then we'll do some more of our ellipse sheet over here, because I just realized, why are we doing so many planes? We need more ellipses. Oh geez, that was not good. And what is it? I drank my miso so fast, like I literally instead I gave up on the spoon and I just took the cup and drank it. And my beard now smells like miso and I can't get it out. Like all I taste is miso. Alright, let's do some of our lip sheet. And we could do the, probably should have ghosted that, but it's okay. Oh, yikes. Pin's starting to die on me, and also I'm just bad. Oof. Yeah, we need to increase our accuracy. Thanks, that was not good. Where do you see yourself being in the future? And if you could tell one thing to your future self, what would it be? I think that's a great question for everybody here. What about you, Delano? For me... I don't know. I don't know where I see myself. I think I'll hopefully still be doing art. I'll probably be making something. I always love making stuff. For me, it's probably a lot of drawing and computer science with tabling at events or cons. Tell myself good work hanging in there. That is a very good thing to say. I would tell myself, don't stop. That is what I'd tell myself. I think that's all I need to say. Let's do a couple more ellipses. I'm kind of like in the gambler's fallacy or what it's called. Like, one more ellipse, it'll be better. Also, I'm gonna change the music one more time. I want to make a living doing art. I don't care what it is as long as it's art related. I want to find it to do it traditionally, and I also want to learn how to paint. Very cool. Do you see yourself like maybe opening a shop? That'd be really cool. Like maybe like more of an online one. I mean, a physical one would be awesome too. That's the thing. I don't really. This is gonna sound crazy for how neurotic and retentive I am, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do next. Oh, jeez. This music is not what I wanted. Here we go. I gave myself a goal a while ago just to make good things. That's really only the goal, all the goal was. I even made a YouTube video, and it's private so you guys can't see it, huh? But in there I said about 3 years ago that I wanted to make some kind of platform, whether it be a YouTube channel, a store, a business, that helps people in some capacity using my best strengths. And you could say, well, Kavel, you did it, but I feel like we could do more, right? All we've done is make an art YouTube channel, not a self-help one yet. Really X-shaped recently, I don't know why. I really want to work for a company that like code is kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie, but I love it a lot. But something that actually makes a difference. I know I can't help everyone in every way, but I'm hoping that whatever I contribute to can have an effectual difference for as many people's lives as they can. Get back to the artist that inspired me. Yes, that's very awesome. I love that. And I bet a really good way of giving back to them is just succeeding. The notion that they've inspired the next best artist of tomorrow, that must be so cool. I think the first time I saw how my work could help people in the real world, like computer science specifically, was Mark Rober's video on the AI drones delivering blood across Kenya, or like medical supplies, not just blood. And that succeeded not just because of the mechanical engineering that went behind the drones, but because of the software. Like, largely the software. The limitation, you could have had the plane. You could have had a good plane or a bad plane, it wouldn't have mattered. Because the limitation was intelligence with the software. And so the fact that I could make a difference for that, that'd be cool. I like that. I've had this ongoing philosophical debate in my head of why do I want to help people, right? And because like it's a very wish-washy ideal to say it. Like anyone can say, oh, I want to go help people, I want to save the world. But like, first of all, why? And two, how am I going to make that happen? And I tell people, because I've talked to some people about this as well. When people grill me on it, I just say, fine, I'm a solipsist. You know, like helping people makes people like you, and that's the only reason why I want to help people. But that isn't entirely the truth. And the answer, because it's so logically unfounded and not real, is that it just makes me feel good. I gotta give back to the people who gave to me, right? Like, if no one chose to help people, we wouldn't have Drawbox. We wouldn't have tons of this awesome stuff that enrich and make our lives better. And it's not totally logically founded, because we could, you know? And so that's why, like, the philosophical existentialists, you know, whatever, I just tell them, oh, I'm a solipsist, it's easy, but I shouldn't need an excuse just to want to make stuff. Cool. Okay, everybody. Today's the day. Otter Construction. Should we call these chapters? because like these sections of videos are too big to be like individual things, like the smaller like 3 video constructions we did for bugs, but they're too small to be arcs. But everybody, you know the rules. It is time to get some water real quick. I'm gonna take a big old sip of my water. You guys do the same. Make sure you're staying healthy. I just drank a ton of miso too, so I probably need that water, all that salt. Yeah, so I'll be right back. I was trying to like wave at the camera, being like, I caught it, I caught it. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh. Oh my goodness, oof. Okay, cool, so let's set our hour timer. Let's talk about our Otter Legos, and then we'll start the timer, because we have extra, it's Saturday, come on guys, let's have fun. Some fun, oh, have fun. I had fun while riding my Bourse, but then I fell off, and it was a gravity. That's the prisoner from Outer Wilds, wrong, wrong reference. Oh my gosh, why can't I change the... Okay, cool. Actually, we'll go full screen here just to talk about it. So, we're going to start with our 3 forms that we talked about yesterday. Scale-wise, this is about half. No, what was the ratios? Did I forget? That's upsetting if I did. Oh yeah, here we go. So, this is a quarter. This is a little bit more than a quarter of the page. Half the body exists on the half, where like this is mostly the bulk of the body, and the tail and the butt go over here. These are practically empty. And you're be like, Kavel, this is 3. Why are you using 2D aspects to figure out where things go? Because at the end of the day, it is a 2D page. So just knowing that this sphere will exist in this quadrant in 3D space, but you know, I can kind of bridge that mentally, and I can know, okay, like over here, about half the page will be the torso or the ribcage. So yeah, kind of internalize this. And just get our scales. We'll do a scale real quick. I think we did this last stream, but about 1 1/4, 1.25, maybe a bit less. Nearing 3/4. So 1.25, 3/4 of this. But this is our central form, so it's kind of important to realize. Axis is 45 degrees, top meets here, bottom is about at that quarter actually, so it's a pretty good lineup. Oh my gosh, minor axis of this ellipse, even though it's a 3D form, cuts through the very edge of the rib cage. This one exists almost entirely on top. It kind of cuts through the hump there. And I can actually see it flowing through space. When you guys, I'm not sure if you actually believe me or not when I say like I turn on 3D mode in my brain, but I'm actually like just choosing to look at it in 3D now instead of 2D. And I can feel it turning. Like I can actually like in my brain, like, okay, it makes sense that this is rotating through space. Which is a really good thing. I'm very happy to see that. So we're gonna grab our normal one, and if we need to, we can reference these, but for now, let's do it. Cool. You guys ready? May take like 8 redos to get the initial construction that we want, but no one's gonna stop me. Let's do it. And no, we'll limit ourselves, but let's do it. Oh wow, why is there a hole in this piece of paper? There's a what? How is there a hole in this? And there's not a hole in any of the others or anything to indicate a puncture. That's a hole, all right. Interesting. Well, 1 in a million paper with a hole. How close can I bring it to you guys? Oh, shoot. Whoa. This camera's way too good. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's insane. Sorry. I'm such a child. Anyways. Guys, look, the paper has a hole in it. Okay. Let's start that timer. Let's get to it. Oh, I'm so excited and anxious. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh wait, it was on the other monitor. I saw it on my stream preview and I thought it was should I get like 2 mice and like have a Bluetooth one over here to make my life easier? That's extra, isn't it? It's monetarily extra. Oh wait, no, this one's a tiny bit older. I wish lesson 5 let us have bigger pages. Okay, so we know that the torso is practically about right here. The head is more to the right, going towards the get the button. Is there a button? I'm very interested in this button. What is the button? We have that right here. Oh, wait, I want to look at it one more time because I didn't really analyze things vertically. Otter! Let's do it, everybody. I'm controlling this with my left hand, which is not good at controlling things. Yeah, so the bottom quarter of the page, I remember now. We said this at the end of last stream. Is completely occupied, or unoccupied, except for like the end of the hands. There's mini keyboards with a button. Oh, like the Stream Deck? Those are money. And plus I don't really need it because I could just like go over here and press a button. Like I have my numpad for that. I need a mouse. I need a controller of sorts. Head and upper quarter. Torso in the left of this quarter takes up these 2. So middle center of page. Middle right, I should say. This right here. Okay, internalize it. No more. Mini keyboard with button. Cool. Oh yeah, guys, we're nearing 400. Like slowly, because I haven't posted a new video. Like all those subscribers, I can tell, like I'm literally an overwhelming majority of those are from the lesson 2 video, no doubt, but that doesn't mean, that means they're expecting another lesson 3 video. Jeez, we gotta get working on that. I really don't want to make the lesson 3, but I'm gonna still try my best to make a good script with things that will help people. Okay. So lower quarter of the page is occupied. This is the right half. 45 degrees. You have to go a bit smaller than I want. This one's a bit longer than I wanted and a bit tilted up. But I think it'll still work. You make the script, I read everything. It's the equivalent of telling like a computer science major, like, I do the business and you do the code. Okay, I think this is too big, lengthwise, which sucks. Because we said about half of this goes right here, so it'd be like, we're seeing something about, right? This, and then take that, go over here. It actually may be doable. How about the head? It's actually doable as well. I just don't like how not tilted this is, because it gives us less to work with the arm. It's a bit more obfuscated by the form itself, like we can't go that much lower. Yeah. I'm stressing about this sphere. Okay. I don't feel it, but I see it. The head I am worried about, though. The tail I feel maybe a bit squished as well, but we'll deal. So this is a squished version of this, and it's existing. The center is about right here, the lowest point. I thought it was deeper. Am I trolling? Yeah, because yeah, the deepest point, so it's really close. I was about to put it really high for no reason. Wait, if the deepest point, so that means... So yeah, that's why tilting it would be a bit easier, but... And then we're only about 3/4 of this. So about right there. Closer. It's a bit too close. I think we should stick with it. It's a bit large too, but once again, I think we should stick with it. Alrighty. This one I remember is tilted to the back, and we can see that there with the contour of the butt. Let's double check that we're kind of on track. Yeah, so tilt to the left quite a bit. This one we see it go that way. Yeah, that's why I wish it was a bit more this way, because now that means we're cutting into the arm form, which means our sausage form here won't do much. But we'll still fight. This is a bit too much to the left as well, which I think won't hurt us, because this is now less out, so we still have practically the same amount of space over here. The only thing we're sacrificing is the believability of our sausage form. I think I actually travel down here a bit too, which I don't like, but... And then this one has to stay pretty stuck there. Anyways. I'm okay with that. We have to be careful here because we don't want to trail underneath, because that means we can see under it, which we kind of can, but given the ellipse that we're going to cut into it, we have to be careful of that. Ooh, that also means our neck changes, so it means our ellipse has to be further down here, which does change a lot, actually. We'll see how much that affects us. There we go. I really like that. Am I actually a big Final Fantasy fan? No. My friends are, and they really wanted me to, or more so in honor of them, I've added it to the stream. And I love the music. The game is very much not for me. That is not my kind of game at all. But I'm glad they enjoy it. But it does seem to play every stream. Let me make sure it's randomized and not shuffle, or like the shuffle is on. Because I realize like it is constant. Shuffle is enabled. Oh, and I kind of reset it on accident. Oops. It's only been 9 minutes. Jeez, we're going too fast. We're tilted a bit to the left here. Not a lot. I like that. I'm just worried about how the neck is going to connect here, because we have this kind of motion going on. But now we're going to be less scrunched up. So we'll have to probably add a form now for that, which I don't like, but whatever. Because let's see, we're going to be meeting up here. They're pretty vertical. And then we'll have that tuft that we talked about. So we could actually connect this and add a huge thing of tuft here. So yeah, we just have to plan this out quite. And yeah, it's going to be aimed a lot towards us. And let's try to get it as far over here as we can so we could have a lot of room to work with. Actually, we want to tilt it just a tiny bit. That exploded. Oh, so what happened was I was drawing and my pinky hit this and smeared some ink and messed me up. That is unfortunate. That is super unfortunate because, yeah, that is just not good. Yeah, it sounds like you guys don't believe, or like it sounds unbelievable, but that is what just happened. That is a learned lesson for sure. Jeez, okay, well, that sucks. Another. That sucks. That really is disappointing. Whatever. Okay, so half the page, center half. Thinking about maybe right here. Feeling it. It's smaller this time, which I hate, but a bit more rotated. I think that was too far to left. Not, that was the exact same rotation. Wait. That was the same rotation. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's like practically the same. Like, this is, if I line them up, look how small that offset is. Okay, wait, let's actually, why am I incapable of doing any other X's? That's insane. That's a bug. That's insane. Like ink stuck on my finger. I want it to be smooth. My drawing finger. That's the same angle. There's no way. I'm actually not sure. Can you guys see that? How like it barely trails under that and it's the exact, oh wait, no, it's a bit different. Oh, it's the pages aren't lined up. That is insane. Dude. What? Wait. Am I going crazy? All of these are the exact same. They're like with minor differences. There's no way. Wait. I hate to spam. I'm actually like being serious, and I know I say that every time, but like, am I going crazy? Come on. Okay, just way further to the left than I think we need to. Okay, that's what we're going for. Okay. But the quality is bad, so I'm not going to stick with it, but that was like rushing right there. Okay, let's calm down, get a sip of water. We can make a different ellipse now. Let's... Whew, okay. I needed some warm-up pages anyways. Jeez, yeah. We are the most illegal drawbox student. Why am I saying we? I'm the one who's doing this. Your drawbox ring. There's no way. There's actually... I'm going insane. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. How am I doing this? Wait. It's just stop. If Mickey were here to see this, I'd be banned from Drawbox. Thank God I didn't post about streaming today. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna go through all 500 pages. Oh, would I? I'm not sure, man. Oh yeah, for like, yeah, just like repetition, yeah. Same design, different like beat, right? Is that what you're going for? That's my understanding. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, so relate to the side, slow down. Imagine drawing the same characters in the same poses 300 times. Yep, exactly. That was too tilted. There's no way. Oh. Okay. I want it to be like, oh, no more messing around. I am serious. I'm trying my hardest. Okay. So the fact that we've messed up 6 times now, I think that's the number. What is the consistent trend and how are we messing up? Let's take a second and yeah. The angle which I hold the page is important, but I don't think, because I like drawing higher, like a higher degree like this, so it makes sense for me to, so if I treat, okay, so if my line that I'm looking at and I angle it with the center of this and then a tiny bit to the right, that should give me the perfect ellipse if I'm able to, let's try that, wait. Let's try that. So, line up the page, angle I want, slightly off this top. There we go. It's a bit more egg-shaped than I'd like, but I think that's good. And we're very close to the edge of the page, but I also think that's good. And it's a bit smaller, but I also think that's good. So, okay. Let's run with this one. So we have let's do the waist now. So we know that about 1/4 of this gets chopped off down here. Egg percent. We waste no paper. These are recycled into warm-up pages and 50%. So don't worry. I mean, yeah, they all get used. So, but at least they aren't being tossed, right? Because I should explain it one day. But my binder, I have like drawbox stuff right here. And then I keep my 50% separate. And then I have pages of things that I can use both sides of. And then back here, I have pages that I've done and I've just kind of liked that like don't have any purpose. And then pages back here like old warm-ups and stuff. So we always are recycling papers to draw more on. Just recently, we haven't had like a lot of papers to draw on both sides of because we haven't been spamming, right? But yeah. So this, about half, maybe a bit more. And then tilt that to the side. Look at that, geez. This. Okay, well. Not the best, but I think we're gonna stick with it for now. Oh no! Oh. I was going so fast. Let's stick with it and see what happens. Okay. And we have the head. About this tall over here. May move it up just a tiny bit. Moved it a bit too far to the left. But actually that was a happy accident. That was good, because it is not like the line isn't tangent here, it's a bit through, so it works. We have our... Okay, slow down. We're going fast and we don't want another incident like that. So now we have our chest. We want this kind of feel to it. We want a lot of tuft over here, so that means about right here is where we want the highest point of our ellipse to be. So we can choose for it to be like this, this. It's really the degree that we want, and we want a decently large degree. I almost got tripped up right there, but I survived. Okay. Now we have the torso. So the torso, I think I remember the shape, we'll double check. But we're gonna actually kind of ride this one out and then have a bit of a dip downwards. But we're gonna actually wait a bit, so it's gonna keep pretty straight here and then reach over. And this one's gonna actually go down, have that dip, and then go over here. Or it's more of like a weird like swoosh than a dip. You know, the swoosh. Yeah, and so this one remains pretty much solid the entire time. And yeah, we actually go up and then around to create that effect. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, here's it better. And we'll add these degrees. Cool. So that is killing me though, that gap right there. Cool. And then we swoosh underneath. Yeah. So we're gonna follow this and then kind of have this area. I'm not totally seeing it in 3D yet. It's a bit of an issue. I think it's actually too sausage form. It's too uniform. Because this gives the sense, yeah, see this angle? We started, yeah, it should have been like this. We went down too fast because it was my understanding. Yeah, because this wouldn't work, because now if we put a degree right here, sure, this is right, but that's like implying that this now goes under, and that just creates a weird visual noise. I just don't want to draw another one of these. Ah, screw it. Also gonna take a sip of water. We got this, we got this. I do like this technique that we've decided though, like this, and then being like, okay, from there. And we want it a bit more to the side, don't we? Way too big. Yeah, not egg shape. Wait, why don't we do it from here? Because then I don't have to reach across the page. Oh my gosh. We're innovating, but we're also wasting paper and kind of doing the grinding rule, which we shouldn't. So now we approach it this way. Now we can control more of the depth right here. So we want it in this zone-ish. Let's see, this, that-ish. Yikes. Oh wait, that was surprising. I thought it was a totally horrible angle. We're too far to the right and we're like weird egg shape, but they're like, yeah, we have that dent. But yeah, we were surprisingly on the mark. Okay, no more spam. We've actually kind of been crazy. Jesus. Okay. This is probably my worst one yet. Solid. Nice. I like it. Now we know that from here to here, we want this-ish. Means about half is there, so the edge is right here-ish. So that means if we go all the way over here, lay that, you can get a better estimate. Half. Yep, pretty much right there. Nice. A bit lopsided. Very lopsided. Ugh. Can we still accomplish this though? Oh, but I like this one so much. I don't want to do another one. I don't want to spam. That's not it though, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna obsess over this. I'm pulling my Kavel card, this King of Cavaliers. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna just stop making a fuss about it though. Oh wait, is this another whole paper? It is! What in the world? What is this batch? These tiny, almost like burn marks in these. Interesting. I don't think it's worth counting. You guys are gonna lose track. Send this as a report to Uncomfy. Oh God. I just feel maybe we're leaning into my perfectionism now. Because this one I was about to say I feel like I could do better. They go by a lot faster than the boxes. Hey, that's good to hear. 9 cylinders now. Jeez, wow. Yeah, I guess we've had so much practice with drawing boxes in our lines that we're somewhat faster, but understand the feeling of wanting to toss animal constructions. Yep. Because I'm at a weird crossroads between actually wanting to have a stable foundation and just mechanically I'm not the best, right? But also like this line work isn't horrible by any means, but it's just wrong enough for me, like this right here. And it's the nervousness. Yeah, just go for it. True. Okay, you know what? All right. Let's do it. True. True. Thank you all. And then again, if I'm making it for me, then I want to be a perfectionist, but yeah. Because I don't really expect anyone to see my work as good or perfect. It's a very internal, I can do better. I wish to do better. Yeah, we're already not going to have enough room for the tail, and the legs are kind of squished. We're going to keep fighting. Okay, the butt. Still visible. We're still seeing the form. Oh, whoa. My brain just kind of like unlocked that. Whoa. Like I saw it kind of go like this. My head, and then we're gonna go over here, back, and then around that. This paper kind of slipped right there, but same old. I could definitely see like that line almost. Oh, I touched the page right there. That's scary. Yeah. Okay. Now for the head. I want to zoom in on the head. Also, I realized it's kind of set up so you guys can't see it too well. So we're going to do this, and then I'm going to center it on my screen. Just staring at it right now. About a third of this up from right here. Like that-ish. I just feel like intuitively, I'm gonna trust my gut here that it should be higher. Like this area. Good line, but not necessarily the right shape. But I'll stick with it as well. Only slightly turned to the left. Intuitively, I just keep wanting to make a big degree here. But if we look at our previous construction, it's much smaller than that, so. Oh, it's such an adorable face. Can we just, yeah, sorry. I feel like every stream I just need to bring this one up. I love it so much. So adorable. It kind of gives me an idea of how to construct the ear, actually, from this direction. Oh. Cute little guy. Love him. Sorry. Yeah, the head is definitely a bit bigger than I expected, but I can make it work. Cool. It got a bit weird right there, but okay. So trying to like just see it go through space. I like that. I'm going against the rules here. I mean, I'm doing that all the time. But Uncomfy says there's a sway right here, which I believe, but I just want to reinforce more that this is turning through space like this. I want to believe that more than I want to believe that there's a belly right here. I'm gonna look at the full body. I just don't want it to be too uniform, but I'm starting to see it. Part of me just wants to keep this really flat, like. I'm not a huge fan. We're gonna stick with it. Should have been much more of a droop. That was actually a pretty dang straight line. Dang. Ugh. Whatever. A narrower degree than I think I originally sketched out. This is very sharp. Oops. We can add a form between there though. Only took 50 tries, but we're here. Okay. I like it. I like it. Take a quick sip of water. Just let it sit for a second while we think about what to do next. For everyone curious, let's just count the pages. Thank you, thank you. Okay, whoever guesses correctly, gets a pay raise. And if you aren't a mod, you'll somehow get a pay raise. Yep, totally. I have the number. Don't go back in the video, you have to guess. I'll tell you guys the answer once, like, I think, if anybody's here. Anyways. Okay. So now we have, I want to do the leg next. We could do this one back here. 7. Higher. A lot higher. Not including this one. Yeah, like pages with not including this one. It's quite a bit higher than that. Rather embarrassingly, and also my music stopped. I think what I want to do is set up the leg and then call it quits for this stream. Or like, you know, take our time, of course, and if we have more time, I would rather use it, but 10? Very close. Very close. There it is. All these, so... Give me good music. Since I think that was everybody, it was 11. Which is a bit of a shameful thing to admit, I won't lie. Okay. Now for the leg. This is one of our larger forms. These two, and then this one over here. We're gonna have a sphere. That's gonna be intersecting this part. The main question is, how deep should it go? Yeah, including all the strings, yep. For sure. Somewhere around the thousands. Innumerable. Intuitively, I'm telling myself this. Looking at our thing. Goes over here. I'd say this is where our line is. So about half of it's, maybe 5/8 is above it. Only a tiny bit is poking out from that part, so it's about right here. It doesn't completely clear the sphere that's right here. Clear the sphere that's right here, huh? There's no shame in it, just care about, like, be good, but give yourself the chance to actually do it. That is a very, very wise quote, Delano. I completely agree. Give yourself the chance to actually do that. I may quote you on that, Delano. That may end up in a video. True, true, true. You made a whole video on it. Okay, let's go check. So yeah, this one is a bit tricky. Oh yeah, we're not going the entire length of the leg. Oh, thank God we checked. So yeah, we're only slightly cutting into it. And like I said, yeah, most of the form isn't peeking out from under that. It's because... Oh, it's because our sphere was too big in the back. That's half the reason we've been having these issues, is I made it too big. Which I think is because I've been obsessing over my pure ref rather than just going for it, so that is something to keep in mind. So yeah, intuitively, I'd say we only go back around here. And we go pretty far down. But we're not going and absorbing the leg. We do have the calf as part of our Otter Legos. So yeah, we're only going about this deep, I'd say. Because like... I like that. Angle is definitely outwards. I like this. I smeared it. Oh, jeez. I like that. It's actually a bit not angled forward enough for me, but that's okay. And then we have this sausage form right here, which is actually pretty uniform. Did I tuck it in? Yeah, okay, I only did about halfway. And yeah, it definitely was not angled enough, but we're gonna have to deal with it. So yeah. Let's see, where's the heel end? The heel still kind of ends like this. And I want to make it feel like it's connected, so this one's going to be angled upwards a bit to kind of create that knee. So I have to turn my brain into a sausage form mode. Just can't go too high. Went a bit too high. It's okay. We'll have an additive form between those two. And then we have our foot plane. This one's gonna be a bit tricky. Let's see, did I connect? Yeah, I connected the heel inside of this. I don't think I went deep enough here. But we're aiming for that kind of negative space. So that's a bit taller than the actual thing, so we could add a form there if we need. We don't want to be like using add a form here if we need as a band-aid, but yeah. And then it goes pretty far. It goes past the knee. Actually, the form I'd say ends at the knee or a little bit past it. Hey, what's up, Binko? Hope all is well. Let's go back to our, we don't really care about that one. So yeah, our knee introduces us to the knuckle, so probably about right here is as far as we need to go. Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself? So yeah, here we need to think it's in 3D, so. Beans. So the big part here is keeping it flat with this and intersecting this one, of course, but also showing that there's a top plane. So that means we're gonna go out here, travel back a bit, and then up, and then we want to be intersecting about here. So here's the thickness of our foot. It's from here, about here. And we can actually make it go down a bit because we are running a bit low on some other spacing. And this goes a bit too far, I'd say, but. So since we're seeing the top of the plane, that means we're gonna have one kind of going like this, I think. I'm actually gonna draw that out right now because I feel it. And then like this is the motion. Because we're gonna go, we're now seeing it go down in the back and then towards us. So down in the back and then towards us. So a bit like that. So now let's make this actually feel like we're here. Feel like we're Batman. And yeah, these kind of meet like this almost. So this one's actually gonna go down a bit. Actually, let's say it meets at the middle, which I don't really like. That means it's gonna be pretty going around this because there's not a huge height difference. But I'm actually gonna make it, let's see, what if I made it taper down here? That makes it seem like it's pointing out a bit too much. It's whatever. And here, we have this S-like motion. This one's traveling out, so we're gonna go like this. Like this. ish. It's not completely grounded, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate just the shape of this, but hopefully our little toes that we can add, which I'm going to use our reference or our breakdown, because like there's a lot happening. So yeah, it definitely should have been wider. That's my bad. So yeah, this one takes around the form and then travels up and then out. Ends, wow, the gap between this foot and this foot is a lot smaller than I initially intended for. So that means this foot's just going to be pretty small. It does head back actually, so we are going to see probably a bit like this, and then head right here, and then back a foot right here. So this one we can extend a bit further. We're gonna actually try to make it a bit as large as we can. I just don't want to move the shoulder back too much, but yeah, it's probably gonna end probably about right here. And then there's a gap between that and the toes. So actually, yeah, we may meet that. Cool. So yeah, we're swinging down here. And we're going up that plane and then over. So let's do it. Up that plane and then over. And then we're kind of meeting up here and going that. We have our gap. Let's be mindful of that. Let's see, I want these to be... What about here? That just feels good. We're gonna go like this. There we go. It's an old method. How fast is art evolving? I mean, at the end of the day, like, how bad is an old method? Like, I hate to always be the devil's advocate, but I don't see like Loomis seeing flaws too clearly. Was it in the method or the execution, right? And plus, no method's all encompassing. We all know Loomis to be flawed, but it still works really well. Sausage forms, I mean, it is a method, right? I do understand what you say though, because some things abstract too much, but I don't think I've ever heard of an art method where it's like you have to do it exactly like this, and the outcome from doing it exactly like this is it. Like they're pretty fluid. I would never dismiss an art video for an quote-unquote old method. Gotta go, but if you have a chance, read chapter 1 either today or tomorrow, because I already did. And I feel like if you want, I can give you my business email and I can send you critiques there if you'd like, depending on if you'd actually find them helpful or not. But yeah, your call. Which also reminds me, I have to make sure that's set up correctly. Whatever. Let's think about Otter right now. Yeah, the foot plane is very flat. I do want to add like form to it, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah, I definitely drew the toes too long, I think. Misuse there. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I like that. I can give that. Finally, you said the right thing. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no. I mean, it's all up to interpretation. Yeah, I mean, it's totally valid to consider a method dangerous if it, you know, entails denying some concrete fundamentals or objective truth about how we draw things. Yeah, I'm vibing with that a tiny bit more. Those still are too long, but whatever. We have 4 minutes left. I don't really want to dare to draw anything else. But next, I think what we do is the sausage form right here, which I'm actually going to swing a bit lower than it ought to be. So I feel like that's what I ought to do. It'd be like this. And I think we'll do that tomorrow. So successful day today, despite all of our mini redos. I'm feeling better about this one. This 2D footsie is kind of really annoying me. And thank you guys for sticking with me throughout and all the kind words through those mini redos. It is a weird mix between I need to deny my perfectionism, that is something that is bad, or pursuing perfection is good, perfectionism is bad, right? You're not going to be perfect. 100%, 1,000, 10 million% more Otter. Yeah, let's do it. It does look a bit uncanny right now, but then again, we're in the initial stages. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. I mean, I just didn't feel like I was truly thinking in 3D correctly down here. And then the form I want to add right here, now we have this, which is an issue. Because this feels like it bulges out too much. And instead it should have been more flat. I did that over here and I did that in the sketch. The breakdown. And I'm not sure if I completely believe it. It should have been like something more narrow and it should have felt like this. In fact, I could have probably done that and it'd be saved, but now it looks like it's going to travel down here and then travel over here, so there's a bump that doesn't necessarily exist right there. Yet I've convinced myself of it, so we just have to stick to what we drew. And yeah, so with that being said, everybody, successful day today. We're not doing a review yet because I do like my method that we talked about, or kind of helped, where I turn the page and use like the axis perpendicular to like my torso to draw the ellipse. I think that's like a good approach, a good strategy. And guys, trust me, I actually really want to draw more tonight, but I feel like I won't make the right decisions. I feel like I'm rushing a bit. The Otter subplot is crazy. I wonder what happens in the next episode. Hey, we're all in here. Oh my gosh. We're all in it together here. Thanks so much for giving it a read. I really appreciate it. I gotta go in a minute. Would you be able to answer the questions I pinned in the comment of the video? Yeah, I saw those. I could, yeah. I feel like I have a lot to write, and so comment down there. But yeah, who cares? I'll do it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it was a fun story for sure. And the intro did kind of remind me of One Piece a tiny bit. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna need it. But yeah, so cool stuff. I'll make sure to do that right after the stream ends. Also, I realized I can add a form that kind of bridges like this, so it de-exaggerates how bumpy that is. Cool. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you guys for dealing with me today and my spamminess. An unfortunate, I'm not going to say side effect. That is just a mentality that either I ought to break or deny, whatever. We'll improve, right? But hope you all had a good one, and we're going to stream tomorrow, same time, same place. I think that's everything. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Delano, Rise, Dazzling. Every step is closer, yes, and of course, Pinku. It's been a very fun one, and I can't wait for the next construction, but I also, am happy with this one, too. And plus, this is our first full body that we're actually, truly understanding. I feel like the wolf was definitely a fluke. But yeah, okay, I'm yapping. So, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. You are all awesome, and I really do appreciate you all being here. Yeah, have a good one, everybody. Yeah, I know, right? Alrighty, see you guys.